Thank you, Chairman. Our thanks go to you and the entire Italian chairmanship team for your leadership, your tireless efforts throughout the year, and for your excellent hospitality here in Milan. Ireland fully supports the principles and commitments of the OSCE as agreed by each of us over the decades since Helsinki. We have agreed that the rules-based security order is the only method by which we can assure peace in our region. We have created a field presence network which is tasked with advancing these principles and commitments in partnership with host countries. Nowhere is the vital role in the field of missions more evident than in Ukraine, and we strongly commend the work of the Chief Monitor Ambassador Apakan and his able team in seeking to address a dangerous conflict and protect civilian lives. Today, however, the governing principles and institutions of the OSCE face severe challenges. The illegal annexation of Crimea by Russia, the violation of the territorial integrity of Ukraine, the violence in the Donbass, and the most recent events in the Kerch Straits represent serious breaches of our principles and commitments. Protracted conflicts in Georgia, Moldova and Nagorno-Karabakh, affecting the lives of millions of people, underline the extent to which a recommitment to the establishment of a rules-based security order must become essential. Chairman, Ireland welcomes the progress that we've been made with the OSCE structured dialogue to achieve greater transparency and predictability in the politico-military field. We support further work on the risk reduction and incident prevention and the enhancement of military-to-military contacts with the framework of the Forum for Security Cooperation and the Informal Working Group. The OSCE has rightly determined that our approach to security must be comprehensive and that security is not sustainable without the fullest possible participation of our citizens as well as our governments. Ireland is a strong supporter of the commitments we have entered into encouraging the participation of civil society in OSCE events. In the field of human rights, Ireland strongly supports efforts to agree decisions at the Council to counter violence against women and for the fullest participation of women in public and political life. In that regard, we applaud the OSCE Secretary-General's commitment to gender mainstreaming of all OSCE policy programmes and activities. Ireland also places a particularly high value on the work of the autonomous institutions such as ODIHR and the representative on freedom of the media. The work of ODIHR in monitoring elections and assisting countries with advice on the operation of their legal and judicial systems, as well as organising annually the largest human rights conference in Europe, is an essential part of developing peace and security which are meaningful for the average citizen. The role of the representative freedom of the media has become ever more critical in recent years as attacks on journalists, particularly female journalists, have increased throughout the OSCE region. In calling out these instances where journalists have their rights denied, are arrested, are attacked viciously through social media, are physically assaulted or even murdered, the representative is performing an invaluable service. Sustainable security does not come from seeking to censor or suppress views. We must seek to reinforce the work of the representative in addressing the increasingly urgent and complex question in a rapidly changing media environment. In conclusion, Chairman, Ireland commends the Chairman's work for this year's on the Mediterranean dimension of security, whether it relates to questions of addressing current conflicts, reducing the risk of other conflicts, developing and addressing the challenges of climate change, or adhering to human rights principles throughout the region. Security is an inclusive, comprehensive concept, and we must continually work to achieve. We look forward, and Ireland looks forward to the Slovak chairmanship of 2019, and we will continue to support the OSCE as a vital platform for dialogue and interaction in our part of the world. Thank you very much, Chairman.